lapses.
Exactly. So again, I want to blame GH1.
Yes.
You don't say. You see,
because it has to be endorsed. Whatever you are going to do, it must be scripted.
Exactly my point. So me, I saw it bigger than that.
We shouldn't. Okay, on that note, I revise my criticism.
Yeah.
Extend it to.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to extend it.
Yes.
I mean, we all have been part of production.
Yeah.
Especially TV.
Yes.
And we know before it gets there, he has gone through some series of vetting, approval. And so every day, not
the
go
whole
through the
GH1
process.
should be issuing an apology. They should be going to the ministry. They should be doing that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You understand?
That's a production field.
Yes. What license are they operating on? On a Ghanaian license.
Yeah. Welcome to another exciting edition of your go-to, male conversation show, gentlemen and gentlemen. And today, we are very much honored to have in our midst one of our own, one astute gentleman over the years.
The uncontrollable.
Oh, he's controllable.
Are you sure?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, when we get into the nitty-gritties of the matter, and we realize that he's controllable.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but he's a genuine guy. What you people see on the outside is not as it is when you get closer. He's just a kindred heart, very soft,
really? Unfortunately, he's my wife's favorite guy.
Yeah, and the favorite for many. I mean, let's not waste much time. Let's introduce the one and only Boo God.
Yes.
Boo.
Yes.
Howdy.
Charlie, I'm humbled to be here. I'm seated amongst distinguished gentlemen.
Yeah.
People who've earned their stripes, So when you are in a space like that, you know that you are among peers that have earned their spot.
Yeah.
So I'm so humbled to be here.
Nice.
And I've been following your thing. Good. Yes,
I mean, we set this up, for the likes of you. We meet here and have a discussion, considering the fact that he has spent close 50 years in this industry.
Yes.
We are over 30.
Yes.
I'm 20. And so with the kind of experience that we've built when the industry, it doesn't hurt to actually share it with the general populace.
Exactly.
It's the reason you are here today.
Thank you.
But when was the last time? I don't remember the last time we sat like this.
Icheo.
No, the last time was at Xylophone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's a long time.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, like you.
Oh yeah, Xylophone Cash, eh?
Yeah.
No, Xylophone.
Art Fund.
Oh, Art Fund. Yeah. Oh, he had all the money at the time. You had a big budget. But
seriously.
Yeah.
He's right. At the time.
Yeah, you had a big budget.
But we'll get into it. So we'd love to start off with the most trendy issue that transpired in the last couple of days. That's IShowSpeed. His coming, everything that he did while he was in Ghana, and the aftermath of the visit. Overview. Safo, let me start with you. What's your overview? Did you know him before he came?
Honestly, no. It was my son who told me that IShowSpeed is coming. I said, who is he? And he said, oh, you don't know him? He's a YouTuber
and a
streamer, whatever. I said, okay, I don't know him. So he opened
a
link and then I started following. And lo and behold, he's been to other countries and I was like, whoa, this guy is big.
Based on what your kids showed you.
Yeah. And let me say, he's coming to Ghana. It made me miss my days in office.
Which of the offices? Because you were in quite a
GTA.
Okay.
Because we were handling most of these
like
things.
That.
Things like that.
Because you were instrumental with the year of return.
Exactly.
And December in GH with the Steve Harveys and co.
Steve Wonder.
Gabriel Union. D Wade and co. You were actually.
Yeah.
So
and you see, the funny thing is that you know of those who came public.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of celebrities who
didn't want their
and they came in
low-key.
I
know Samuel L. Jackson, for example, came in low-key. Left low-key.
Yeah. And you are at the airport and there is a should I say a private place where for people like that.
So they can come in.
They come in
and out without anybody
knowing. Yeah. Let me say the organization. Look, I'll give it to them. And I think government also played its role. Looking at the whole thing, I think Ghana benefited a lot because I've seen videos about people who want to come to Ghana now. Let me repeat again. It still hurts that he couldn't visit the slave dungeons, not the castles, please.
So really,
dungeons.
The information we got is I had a couple of days, like 2 days. And based on the exigency of his, he had to cut it down to 24 hours.
Which, for me, I think if he had visited that place, because you know Ghana, when it comes to tourism, our selling point is the slave, the forts and I don't call them castles. Dungeons, please. Slave dungeons. Let's call them as. So that is one aspect of the tourism market that attracts people to this country.
Exploited that.
So, but so far, I would say that the response.
Which part of his visit really caught your attention?
The massage one. The massage.
Where
he opened.
Yes, he actually kicked off with a massage at the waterfall.
No, it started with a massage.
Yes, and ended with that.
The waterfall. Good.
You know, the environment, you know, it showed Ghana in a different light. You know, it showed that, I've always said that Ghana has two things that we can sell in terms of tourism. Nkrumah and peace, especially. So let me put it the other way around, peace and Nkrumah, you know, because, and that shot actually depicted that feel, that peaceful, ambience, you know, so for me it was good. What I wanted to know, I think like Sokwe said, I think we could have done more. There are a lot more places that he could have visited, you know, again, but then you explained and said it was timing. I don't know if it was pre-planned or when he got here, he had to do with what he got, you know, but if it was pre-planned and he cancelled, some of these things you can understand, but overall, it was good. And it's put a lot of, it's given, I've seen a lot of African Americans who had a different view about Ghana, and straight away, because of his followers, you know, they have a different view too. One of the things that struck me was, this is someone who has like 50 million followers.
Subscribers.
But yes, subscribers, right? But when he was streaming, there were more. A little over 800,000 was on there, and that should tell you what kind of person or what power he wields in terms of, you know, showcasing. Again, one of the things that hit me was, did he decide that I'm coming to Africa and chose Ghana because he has roots here, or this is something that we engineered, you know, because again, tourism is about selling where we are and what we have and whatever. I think some of these things need to be intentional. So I'm sure maybe, I don't know, our people in government.
The info is that like a 21-year-old, very popular in the streaming and digital space. And then he decided, out of his own volition and own, decided that, listen, let me go back to my roots. And so the activities, the plan and everything were done by his team.
Okay.
And so I listened to Honorable Beku Santana recently. He talked about the only thing he requested from government was security. And then visa on arrival when he shows up with his team. Everything else was under his own bosom.
Wow.
Yes. And so if the government supported, it was security, you know, the transport and all that stuff. Everything else was him, the planning. Where I also heard even the jollof, the big bowl of jollof, it was under his own request. He actually made that request. Yes. So 80 to 90% of everything he did here, he did his own research with the team and figured out where he has to go.
I think it should be an eye-opener for all of us, you know, because some of these things has to be intentional. I've always said that, you know, the way we treat tourism and arts and everything, we should have a second look at it. I've always said God is an artist. He cannot be anything else but an artist. It will not make sense if God is a mathematician, because everything is art. From the way you cut your hair to the slippers down your feet, the way your nails, everything is art. It can't be anything else.
True.
So I always have a struggle with when people say, oh, art is the fourth GD. No, I think it's the first, because the president of Ghana cannot look improper. And if he looks proper, it is art. All the things you see as we sit here, everything here is interior. You can't do anything without art.
True.
I think we need to get to that point where we make a statement to that effect. Yes, you understand. We also have a lot of people that we can also encourage, because if this guy had not chosen Ghana, how would we have benefited? Would we sit down, fold our arms, and hope to get what? You understand? So as a nation, we need to be intentional about some of these things. This should be an eye-opener for us, and so we double up. Yeah, exactly.
There's something that struck me during the watching excerpt or feed from his coming. You realize the conversation that is going on after the visit, or the elements that are leading the conversation are the culture-oriented activities that he came to do. Not there, trendy, car spinning. No, it was about the naming ceremony, the Ekropon visit, the pouring of libations, the shea butter bait, the waterfall. So culture really was leading the conversation.
Exactly.
So what does it tell us as arts, tourism, and culture people? Which one? How do we? Is culture our best foot forward? I mean, considering what we are seeing from IShowSpeed.
Talk of tourism. And I'll repeat myself here.
And then the bukum boxing as well. That's culture.
I'll repeat myself here. If people go to Saudi Arabia for religion, they go to Israel for religion.
Yeah.
If you go to the Eastern African countries, it is for wildlife. But if you come to Ghana, it is the culture. In relations to the diaspora, they are our biggest markets. They want to see who we are, and
how we live.
So culture is our
strongest.
And anytime we project it, you see that we get the numbers. I have traveled outside Ghana to market the country. And many a times, like I was in Malta with Otumfuo. Look,
I remember that visit.
The display of culture, and everybody was mesmerized. And you have people now talking to you, inquiring about Ghana. And for me, I don't know about now. Anytime we go out there, let's project the culture, the dressing, the exposure of like our Kente. It is the biggest attraction, Kente Club. It is very, very, very huge out there. So for me, it is not strange that what you say, like the culture is. And if you check all the trips, it looks like we did the biggest attraction on
culture expose
kind of. The last one, Namibia. Let me say, I was a bit disappointed. Because he was walking before he cut the stream. He was just walking. They were just walking around.
Didn't show him anything.
Nothing. And he asked the team, "Where are we going?" Then he just said, and somebody called her, a lady called her to a place where he sat down and did the final presentation. And you can see that it was not
the proper way to exit such a beautiful.
Namibia, fine. He took him to the desert where he met the Nubians or whatever clan. Fine, that was a good presentation of the culture. But aside that, nothing.
Did anything, apart from the pushing the court, which you tackle, did anything disappoint you, or it was all positive for you? I mean, clearly you must learn from such experiences.
For me, it was all positive. Because I'm a player. For me, my question was, were we intentional about it? About his coming, and clearly you answered that no. We just received him, but we did what we could do.
And gave him the guidance and the directions.
Exactly. I think we just need to be intentional about selling ourselves. I mean, Osokwe spoke about culture, and you also spoke about. Listen, the people who are leading the conversation now, we need to encourage them to do that, because who just came? A 21 or 22-year-old streamer. So if we have streamers in this country, if we have people who are leading the TikTok conversation, these are people that we need to bring into the fold and let them push the culture. It's very important. We have our artists that go out there all the time, the Stone Boys, the Shatters, the Sarkodis. You understand? What are we doing as a country to push that agenda? You understand? Because on their own, they are doing what they can do. But we have to be intentional and support. Some of these things, I've said in the past. So Sarkodie has an event. Samini has an event. This March, they are going to storm London. I think Keche, everybody else is there.
Yeah.
What are we doing as a country to support that? You know, so are we taking care of their affair so that when they go, we have an agenda that we are pushing? Are we, you know, these are things that it is very, very important.
Yeah.
And for me, I keep saying this, Elon Musk is not an American.
Yeah, he's South African.
Good. If you know, well, anytime I travel, I'm like, people are in a rush to come back. I don't have a problem if you want to come back home. But I believe that if you stayed properly, you can now bring us out there. Because this whole thing is about cultural imposition, right? I go everywhere and there's a Chinatown. Everywhere in the world. Why can't we have a Ghana town?
Good idea.
Yes.
Good idea.
Why can't we have a Ghana town? Yeah. And I can tell you, Ghanaians are part of the early people that migrated out there, especially in London and some parts of the States. You know, Germany.
But if we don't have Chinatown, we have Ghana markets.
Or African markets.
African markets, which are normally run by Ghanaians.
African markets.
Instead of African markets, let's make it Ghana.
Exactly, let's push the name. That's the whole point. Because anywhere you go, there's a Chinatown. And it sticks. You go to New York, they say, go to Chinatown if you look. And what are we selling?
And in America, they have deli shops, which are run by Indians.
Exactly my point.
So let's have the Ghana
Exactly my point. One of the things I'm also worried about is, you see, the importance or the essence of cultural attaches.
Yeah.
These are their jobs. And if we have none, because if I go to Beijing and there's no cultural attaché, what am I going to do? You know, these are important positions. We need to empower because yes, you cannot do without it.
Yeah. So the positions are already there. It's just we're left with empowerment.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And reaching these offices to function properly.
Because again, trust me, if this boy was coming from New York, right, and the embassy there, the cultural attaché, they had some sort of discussion with him. It will make this thing more easier. You can actually guide what he does more. You streamline it properly. It wasn't intentional. So they come and, you know that kind of thing, randomly. But we did what we could do with the time. But we need to be intentional.
One thing we are lacking in this aspect is the word we'll be using. Intentional or deliberate. What's the difference?
Same here. Same here.
One key area that we need to tackle in this direction are the bloggers. I saw a blogger who has shared a video and said that Ghanaians beg for money from IShowSpeed.
Ghanaian blogger.
Yes, a Ghanaian blogger.
Wow.
And I asked, why this?
Yeah, I mean,
why
it's
this?
obvious.
Yes, of all the things that you can write, know that what you are writing, what is going to be the
consequence.
Yeah.
Whatever you put out there, be intentional that you are marketing your country, your destination. If you get more travelers or visitors coming in, you are also going to benefit.
So that boils down to moral right, because he is not under any obligation to project what you want him or her to project.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
Because the blogger is managing whatever he's managing and with his own resources. And so as far as he is concerned, question you need to ask yourself is, whatever he's projecting, did it transpire or not? It did. And he's there to cover. Do you understand? So as far as probably he's done his or her analysis and figures out that it's a negative that would give him or her the eyeballs.
But being intentional.
But I understand you. So so you think because of moral rights, he should be projecting something positive in your, or he is projecting his platform?
Many times we do things out of ignorance.
Okay.
Until somebody will sit you down and call your attention to it.
The reason I'm asking this is because if you follow the Nigerian bet, his visitation to Nigeria, most of the feed or the videos or whatever we saw came from the Nigerians themselves. So just opposing that with what he's trying to say.
And it's negative.
Yeah, but it happened.
So if they
how do we learn from this?
If they are making that mistake, shouldn't we correct it?
Okay. What's your take?
Okay, so these days, it's very, very hard to control a narrative. Because everybody's a journalist. Everybody has a camera that they can stream across the world. So you want to be, I think there has to be education from the ministry, you know, and they have a lot of work to do. They need to go out there and scan all the pages and see who's raking in the numbers. Because once that blogger has caught your eye, means then that blogger is an important one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure anybody who has following of 500 or 600, anybody who bother with it. No. But if you have thousands of followers, these are people that they need to bring out there and say, hey,
and let's collaborate.
Good. You are you are a gateway or you are a window. So these are the guidelines. Then you assist them.
If there's anybody now sitting in their house, respective house, and they do not believe in the power of the digital space, what will you tell that person now?
Well, I understand the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally understand whoever will criticize what IShowSpeed is doing. I understand.
Yeah,
Because
the power, the
person,
digital space.
Let me land. That person is ignorant of what is happening.
Now.
He may be enlightened in other areas, but as to what digital space or social media is doing today, that person may be ignorant. So I understand anybody who criticize it. If you know, then you will like go for it.
Yeah.
So whoever will criticize, please let's have mercy on them and rather enlighten them. I've heard people criticize, question why we are even going to give them
the passport. You'll get there.
I heard there was this lady on TV saying all sort of things, and
we'll get to that point. So we are talking about Boo. I mean, you have been in this business for quite a while, and we'll get into you being a graphic designer and all. But you have a better grasp of the digital space. What will you tell anybody out there who wants to be in this business, or even doesn't want to be in any other business, and doesn't believe in the wave?
If you don't believe in it, then this space is not your space, because this is where the thing is going. You understand, and you either work with it or you're cut off. You'll be handicapped, and then maybe you might have to go find another profession, because the digital age has been here since. And it is the new thing. It's the new age. You can't do anything without it. You understand? So you want to catch up quickly before you get left behind. Because without that, hey, nobody's seeing you. It's like you're in the dark. Unless this is not your space.
So you believe it's important we take these content creators, the digital, seriously?
Extremely seriously. Let me give you an example. There's this gentleman who just does this on TikTok.
Kabi.
Thank you. He just sold his everything for almost $1 billion. And how did he get there? By building little by, I think within the space of 6 years. Look at where he's gotten.
6 years.
6 years. And he sold his everything.
Almost 1 billion.
Wow.
Yes.
Safo, let's do that quickly and then close this matter, the passport bit. Did you watch Lily Mohammed, the GH1 presenter? Did you watch the video?
So this morning on GH Today, I shared an opinion on a decision by the Ghanaian government to issue you as YouTuber IShowSpeed with a Ghanaian passport. I concede, however. Somebody comes to Ghana, I understood. He's a streamer. He's putting Ghana on the global map. And the person comes to Ghana for a day or two, and then you shove the Ghanaian passport into the person's hands. When you see yourself, Samuel Okudje to a black. You were somebody that we had high expectations. Most of too much.
Did you watch
Not
it?
live, but I've seen the video.
Yeah, of course. What do you make of the approach?
I felt a bit embarrassed that somebody of her stature, and looking at her age, is supposed to be abreast with current trends. And the way she went about it, and the unfortunate part was even calling the minister by name. Naked.
Just like that.
Like that. Honorable Okreku Mante is our body. But ever since he was giving that post,
I call that respect.
Call that respect.
Yes.
You understand? So when she was calling the minister, Charlie, I felt a bit uncomfortable. And again, what she said, the ignorant one, was rather angry out of her ignorance. Yes, and I understand her, but let's educate her now. You see, this is not the first time we are giving somebody like this a passport. Steve Wonder was in Ghana.
Andy Smith.
Yes.
Also had one in the house.
And I was part of the Steve Wonder issue. He was given a passport and all that, citizenship.
Yeah.
You see, you don't do these things out of nothing. It's a marketing...
Strategic.
Yes. It's a marketing tool. So if you don't understand, please. And me, I commend Honorable Kujetwa Blakwa for that move. Look, when it comes to passport for celebrities and things like that, let me say this publicly. Being part of MPP manifesto drafting committee, I push for it. And I've said it public. And everybody, every member, when NDC gave some of the creatives on our platform, they came and said, hey, so your thing, they are doing it.
Yeah.
I pushed that to the point that...
Where they don't listen to you.
Yeah, where they don't listen. Because I think some creatives deserve it because what they do, if not diplomatic passports, service passports.
Service passport, yeah.
Look, you have party food soldiers carrying service passports all over. Both NDC and PP.
Facts.
They are there.
Facts.
How about celebrities who go out there to market Ghana? If you know how some of them, the benefits they bring down, look at somebody like Tony Yeboah, Abedi Pele, some of the football, Asamoah Azuma Nelson. And I was shocked that some pastors were carrying passports when these celebrities who market Ghana and have marketed Ghana and are still marketing Ghana travel through the normal route and they go through this hustle.
This difficulty.
Yeah, but it's because we don't understand, and some of the decision makers also are ignorant about the space. So as for the lady, well, out of ignorance, she made that comment, and she's so ignorant about it. Let nobody repeat that. But please, creatives for me deserve more.
But Boo, when I was going through the commentary that came...
But for the records, the passport has not been given to him.
The ministry intends to do that.
But it's been issued. I just saw it online.
Really?
Yes.
And has
they even approved it. They've approved it.
Has he accepted?
Oh, I'm sure he will. The guy is half Ghanaian.
Yeah, but
I'm sure.
Somebody like this who don't even want to have some tax.
No,
look, if this thing a blogger
well,
makes it and also share
well, the
it.
point is, he has, since the news came out, he has not come out to reject.
Has he seen the news?
Of course, of course, yeah, I'm sure he's seen it. But what do you make of this passport being given to IShowSpeed?
I think it's a good one. For me, I mean, it is not only Ghanaians or citizens of a specific nation that deserve the passport. If it was for that, a lot of Ghanaians have German, American. So you see,
it's honorary.
Yeah, there's an honorary. The criteria, there's an honorary.
Good. It is sad. I know the lady in question, right? And I'm sorry. I've known her through Metro TV days. She wasn't like that, you know. So
so you say Bishiyu.
I don't know. And again, I'll not blame only the lady for what happened. I blame GH1 as well.
Yeah.
That was a live show, right?
Yeah.
So just let me give you an example. So we're seeing. Yeah, it was news, right?
Yeah.
Morning show.
Yeah. It was a morning show.
Morning show. They should stop the camera. They should go on break.
Yeah.
They should cut the nonsense. You don't allow her to spew all the nonsense and come and give the apology wasn't done right.
It looked forced.
Yes. That she didn't discuss the content with even the producer.
Exactly my point. So as we sit here,
there's
right?
a lot of lapses.
Exactly. So again, I want to blame GH1.
Yes.
You don't say. You see,
because he has to be endorsed. Whatever you are going to do,
exactly my point.
Exactly
my point. So me, I saw it bigger than that.
We shouldn't. Okay. On that note, I revise my criticism. Extend it to.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to extend it.
Yes.
I mean, we all have been part of production.
Yeah.
Especially TV.
Yes.
And we know before it gets there, he has gone through some series of vetting and approval. And so they did not
the
go
whole
through the
GH1
process.
should be issuing an apology. They should be going to the ministry. They should be doing that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You understand?
That's a production field.
Yes. What license are they operating on? On a Ghanaian license.
Yeah. That portion has it. Sometimes you
You understand? So you go off. Straight away when you go, but you allow the whole thing to play out. And look at the way she came to even apologize. Like, oh, the lady in the trench, and okay, so no, man, to start with.
But I think these things are happening because of late. It looks like if you are the type or you have a program that makes you the presenter or the show just spill out.
Yeah,
In
you get a
Nonsense.
following.
you get a following.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
It looks
but,
like that.
but,
it's
but
very, very dangerous.
exactly. You see,
Very
there are a lot of things anybody can say.
yeah,
You understand? But
Yeah.
you need to hold yourself.
yeah, especially on live TV.
Exactly.
There
There-
must be
even if it's live,
some
there are
level
some
of
places
control.
you don't go.
Yeah,
If I take you to the Bible, even Jesus Christ, there were things he was saying in public, but when he meets his disciples, they
Yeah.
ask him, why do you say
This
this?
and that,
And
this
then he
and
will
that.
explain to them. So it's not anywhere
You know,
that you have to.
You display your ignorance, and the whole station looked,
Yeah, it looks
you know,
bad.
yeah.
Looks
I mean,
bad.
people like Bularay run the station.
yeah. So you mean what?
Oh no, I'm not.
Now, what will happen is
I'm
that
just saying.
you would go and bite the bullet, and then you have your top people actually
Exactly.
moving from one office to the other, trying
Exactly.
to make amends. All right.
Exactly.
So we'll be right back, gentlemen and gentlemen.